Today I'm going to show you the build that I personally use in Fallout. It's pretty good and it does a lot of damage in a pretty decent time frame. And the best part is it doesn't require any buffs. It's pretty good against bosses. I don't know about raids or any of that, but it's just a really solid build. With that in mind, let's get right into the video. Hey, welcome back. So, I'm going to show you my build today. I usually use this build just whenever, and it's honestly pretty fun. It's not crazy. You're not going to hit quintuple digits or, you know, some crazy stuff. But most importantly, none of it uses buffs. The only buffs I have are the buffs that I have in my house. I have the Bowling Arcade machine, the Rip Daring Vault Boy statue, which does nothing, the Rip Daring pinball machine that does stuff, and arm wrestling machine. Oh, I also forgot the piano, but again, you really don't even need these. I use them, and I'm very transparent with that stuff. So, you know, I would, however, recommend canned coffee, because canned coffee is just great for any vat build, which this technically is. You don't need it all the time, but it's nice. Let's start easy. This is my Vat's Limb Commando. It's very simple. It's not crazy. I only have a couple legendary perks. They are boosting quite a bit, so I don't know what level it would be to have all this. I'll put it on the screen now after I do the math later. But yeah, it's not a horrible amount of investment. And the perk cards. So this is specifically for the railway rifle, because the ammo weighs so much. It's 65 pounds for 300 shots. It's stupid. So we do also have stuff for limbs. Obviously, it's a limb vat build. I know, shocker, right? We have stuff like Strange in Numbers. We have Enforcer. We have Modern Renegade, which are all for limb damage and for boost to mutations, which can help me, you know, get more AP to do limb damage. We also have a lot of endurance. We have Ironclad. This helps prevent dying, although I still die a lot because I just don't have good armor. There's Cruncher because, you know, AP is great for this build. It's a rat build, you know, so obviously AP is great for rat builds. Alongside that, we're using Concentrated Fire. This is that range of VATs. We get 3% more damage per shot, which for our other gun, not our rubber rifle, but our other gun, our boss gun, is crazy good. And I'll be honest with you, you're not going to be shocked when you see the other gun. Tank Killer, range weapons ignore armor, that's just nice on everyone. Tormentor, limb damage. Number Cruncher, flat out damage increase. I'm telling you right now, if you're new to the game, put this on. You will thank me later. Tenderizer helps too. I don't notice it much, but I wouldn't blame you if you skipped it. But Suppressor definitely helps the most. At least in my opinion, I notice this one a lot. But like, I have everything generic in VATs. I have Grim Reaper Sprint. I have better criticals, Ricochet. That's not for VATs. Critical Savvy. I have 4-leaf Clover. You can skip this one. Honestly, I just have it here because I literally have no idea what to do with the extra point. Because again, this is just for the railway rifle. I also have Class Freak, that does help. And it's also great for Strange in Numbers, because your mutations suddenly just don't punish you much. The last few good things that you need to have are Scatter Shot and Easy Target. These are great for limb builds. If you're not doing stuff with limbs, skip these, but since this is a limb commando build, you need them. On top of that, Onslaught. I have a video in the description talking about this. Watch it. And it's just good. It's flat out good. And if you're not using it, you're missing out on damage, even if you're not using Furious. Gunslayer also helps, but you don't need this as bad because Gunslayer Expert's gonna help with that. But this does help a lot. As for guns, shocker, we have the Elder's Mark. I know 7 people that watch this just sighed right now. Yeah, this gun is just good in any build, and obviously my main build, I'm basic, and this does damage. This can do a natural like 3k if you don't have anything like conductors or anything. It helps. It's good, and yeah. And on top of that, I have a railway rifle. I actually got this randomly, but I thought it was interesting. I wanted to try it, and I mean, it does a lot of damage. It's a quad, so we have 45 bullets in the mag, 50% crit damage, which is great, and extra luck for our luck-based stuff, like Ricochet. This is a bit expensive on AP, so this will be more for the smaller targets, while the Elder's Mark would be more for like Myolit Queens and stuff. Although in this video, I'll probably use this against the Myolit Queen, because we already know what the Elder's Mark is going to do to it. Now for armor, I'm gonna be honest, just don't worry about my armor. It's not legendary, it doesn't have much. Well, other than Bulwark. I have Bulwark, but it doesn't matter. It's only because it's Secret Service and it does a lot of damage reduction. Do whatever armor you have. The better armor would be Secret Service. And possibly others that I'm not thinking of right now. But yeah. So actually, I mentioned legendary perk cards. And I never showed them when I was talking about cards. I know. 10 out of 10 YouTuber here. So these are it. It's just legendary perception, like and endurance. Don't worry about taking one for the team. We're not joining the team just to see the base damage. So really just skip this one if you don't need it. If you want more damage, take this or follow through. Because follow through works as long as you get one hit on them. That's a stealth hit, which isn't too bad. This is just better because it's always working and constant. I'm just gonna drink water and eat food here. I don't think any of the food I have is gonna buff me much. Actually, just to be safe, I'm gonna eat glowing meat because I have carnivore. That way it doesn't buff me. In case for anyone wondering, these are the buffs I have. Elementalist, I think, is on my armor. Pretty sure it's on my armor? Yeah, Bulwark, it's on my armor. I have Bird Bones, Carnivore, Eagle Eyes, Herd Mentality, Marsupial, Speed Demon. Now, the only one that might affect this is Speed Demon, only because of reload speed. And I think, I don't have anything for AP. So, well, Bird Bones technically, but I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. For our normal enemies, if we aim at his head, 900 crit damage. Pretty solid. I mean, again, this is just a, like, flare weapon. It also gets ammo back really fast. The only downside is you need to invest your inventory into it. 400 when their limbs are crippled too, which is just nice. You know, in my Onslaught video, I put the House of the Dead guy, like the basic generic zombie. And man, that sound effect just reminds me of it to a T. Alright, the Milo Queen should be disabled. We're gonna kill the ads. And wait for my AP to come back. And just go to town on it. Yeah, about 700 on her. 200 when we hit the shell. It's not too bad. It's not amazing, but again, this is without buffs. This is just natural. Like, if you walked up to it randomly, this is what you can expect. Now for the railway rifle, it's really good at clearing too. It's just that it's more for higher health targets. It's better for bosses. So if you're like fighting a Wendigo, for example, or you're doing an event that could spawn a boss, and then, you know, honestly, could probably, you know, use this. Overall though, it's pretty good. Now let's say that damage from your side weapon is just not something you want. You want something that can just easily clear through hordes of enemies. Just easy peasy, no questions asked. Excuse you.
Nothing new dropped in my lap yet, which is good.
Just stealing my weapons workbench. Okay, thank you. Well, then, here's the automatic rifle. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why the AR? Why not the handmade? Why not anything? Well, it's because this thing, for some reason, for some ungodly reason, hits like a tank. Now, granted, I did give it a little extra stuff. This one does have bullies on it, which means it does 25% more damage per crippled limb on the crippling limb build. It's, you wouldn't believe it, this makes it do crazy damage. It's also 2-shot, which, you know, that's nice. Not much changed. I took the points from strength into luck, because in luck, we now, instead of have bandolier, we have quick hands. We also got rid of 4-leaf clover. This 4-leaf clover was kinda ass. So this shouldn't be too hard, but it's not gonna be as good as the railway rifle, because this isn't made to kill bosses. There's actually a great chance I die here. It cripples them fast, which is also a nice part about this. I'm gonna kill the ads. Again, just melts through ads. And then with the... give me an hour and a half. So with the bosses, it's not too bad. It does a bit of damage. I think the railway rifle can do more, but I need to get VATS optimized on it instead of luck. But honestly, they're both valid options. And as for ads, if we go to Res Tech here, which, you know, everyone goes to Res Tech eventually, it takes out enemies pretty fast. Has decent damage, holds its own. The ammo economy is kind of bad, because it does take more than 3 shots to kill something. But honestly, it's not too bad. I still haven't made ammo for this gun, Granted, we did have like 2 or 3 events back to back that gave ammo from participating in them, so you know that might be a factor here. But as I said in the beginning, this build isn't a crazy build. You're not gonna end up soloing a raid boss with this build, but it definitely holds its own, and you need 0 buffs. The only buff you might want are stuff that helps with damage, but you never need it, and you can do a solid amount of damage on its own. But if you like this video, go ahead and subscribe, as I do guides nearly every time I upload, with some exceptions, but those are usually just Minerva shorts. So basically guides. Yeah, I hope you have a good day.
Saturday night.